Hi guys, my name is Geethanandan Pal, Cherry. I'm class 9 and from Don Bosco Higher Secondary School, Bakchung, Jorhat. Next slide, ma'am. So the topic I've chosen is a book I've read recently, and the book's name is The Little Prince. So I'd like to ask a question. Have any one of you heard about The Little Prince?
Mm, no, I haven't heard.
Well, it was a novel written by a French aristocrat, a person of the royal family, I guess, and a writer and an aviator, uh, Anthony de Saint-Exupéry. This book was initially banned like because of the articles the author wrote about Hitler. It was published in I think World War Two. Yeah, World War Two. So next, there are many characters elaborate in this story. Some of them are elaborated next. The Little Prince. Well, he's the main character, the protagonist of this story. He lives on a planet. He calls it a planet. Well, it's an asteroid called B612, B612. He The thing about the Little Prince is that he's very curious, thoughtful, and he never lets go of a question he once he asked it.
Mm.
He also likes watching sunsets. He also likes watching sunsets, and it's quite easy on his planet to watch a sunset. He just has to move his chair a few inches. Like he can watch like 41 sunsets a day. The only thing that makes him happy is watching sunsets.
Wow.
Next, the narrator. Well, he's the narrator of this story. As a child, he aspired to be a person of he aspired he liked art very much, so he aspired to be an artist. But his the grown-ups around him suggested him instead to do something of consequence of importance. So he ended up becoming a pilot. And one day while he was going through the Sahara Desert, his plane crashed, and there he met the Little Prince. How he met the Little Prince? Well, it was a mystery. But he, the Little Prince found him. He was just laying down there. Ma'am, next.
Mm.
The snake. So the Little Prince, he lived on his planet asteroid B6112. So he felt very much lonely sometimes. So he decided to explore other planets. He first goes and explores some other asteroids like B 326. You'll know that he meets many people there, and at last he descends to Earth. The first inhabitant he encounters is the snake. The snake is, of course, very dangerous, but the snake decides not to harm the prince because he looks very innocent, and he recognizes the purity of the little prince. And next, the rose. So one day, on his asteroid, a flower mysteriously blooms. The rose. Uh, this flower is actually very sweet. Well, it's a rose. Uh, the little prince takes care. The little prince is first very astonished to see the rose. He thinks that it's the only kind of the only kind alive of its species. So he takes care of her, waters her every day. She in turn doesn't give much appreciation. She doesn't seem to care about the little prince. She is the first reason he felt lonely and came to Earth. Next, the fox. After the snake, the fox is the second inhabitant the little prince meets on Earth. The fox is the wisest of beings he's met so far. The fox appears seated under an apple tree. When he sees the little prince, he comes near him and asks some questions and counsels him about the importance of looking through the heart. Next. And thank you, and that's all.